In the heart of ancient Iraq, the bustling city of Nineveh thrived. But beneath its prosperity, idolatry and sin had taken root, and the people had strayed far from the path of Allah. Among them was Hazrat Yunus ibn Matta, a seemingly ordinary man, born and raised in Nineveh. But Prophet Yunus was chosen by Allah to deliver a divine message. With unwavering faith, Prophet Yunus called upon his people to abandon their idols and return to the worship of Allah. But his words fell on deaf ears. "We and our forefathers have worshipped these gods for years. Nothing has happened to us." Despite their mockery, Prophet Yunus persisted and warned them. Disheartened but not defeated, Prophet Yunus continued his mission. Yet, the people's laughter and scorn grew louder. "Let it happen. We fear no empty threats," they said. Fearing the impending wrath of Allah, Prophet Yunus fled Nineveh, his heart heavy with sorrow for his people. But his departure was not commanded by Allah, and this displeased the Almighty. The once calm skies over Nineveh turned a furious red, signaling the impending wrath of Allah. Men, women, and children gathered on the mountaintops, their hearts gripped with fear as they watched the Almighty's rage. In their terror, they recalled the warnings of Prophet Yunus about the fate the people of knew. Desperation turned to newfound faith. With hands stretched out and knees to the ground, they begged for Allah's forgiveness and mercy. Their sincere repentance moved the Almighty. Moved by their heartfelt pleas, Allah lifted His punishment, showering His blessings upon them. The skies cleared, and peace returned to Nineveh. Grateful and humbled, the people prayed for the safe return of Prophet Yunus, yearning for his guidance on the path of righteousness. Meanwhile, Prophet Yunus, who had left Nineveh, had boarded a small passenger ship with the intention of traveling as far away from his people as possible. By day, the waters were calm, but as night fell, a tempest unleashed its fury. The ship was tossed and turned, a mere toy in the hands of the storm. Captain ordered, "Throw off the extra weight. We must lighten the load or we'll sink." One by one, the crew discarded their possessions, but their desperate attempts were futile. The storm showed no mercy. With lives hanging in the balance, the captain made a heart-wrenching decision. He would draw lots. One must be sacrificed to save many. The lots were cast, and Prophet Yunus's name was drawn. Gasps filled the air. They all knew the righteous man who stood among them. Crew shouted, "We cannot. He is a man of God." Against their better judgment, they cast the lots once more. Again, Prophet Yunus's name emerged. A third time the lots were drawn. And again, Prophet Yunus was chosen. The crew was stunned, but the Prophet understood. This was Allah's decree, it must be done. "I will jump into the depths." And with that, he plunged into the swirling abyss. But the ocean had a guardian. An enormous whale surfaced and swallowed him whole. In the suffocating darkness, Prophet Yunus awoke, enveloped by the cold embrace of the sea. Yet even in despair, he called out to Allah, his voice echoing through the water. The creatures of the deep gathered, joining in his fervent supplications. He prayed, "There is no God but you. Glory be to you. I have done wrong." Moved by his sincere repentance, Allah commanded the whale to release his messenger. And so, the whale obeyed, bringing Prophet Yunus to safety, ejecting him onto the shore. With no shelter from the blazing sun, Allah caused a tree to grow, providing him shade and sustenance. His faith was restored, and he was forgiven. Remarkably, Yunus returned to his people, who embraced Islam wholeheartedly. Allah declared that no town had believed after witnessing punishment, except for the people of Prophet Yunus, who were spared from torment. The trials of Prophet Yunus remind us of the power of repentance and the mercy of Allah. Join us as we explore more incredible stories of faith and resilience. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.